5 follow-up hacks that will definitely convert your leads. All right, so let's dive right into it. Number 1 is the double dial. In Chris Smith's book, The Conversion Code, he talks about this idea that if you call a lead once, they're not likely to answer. But if you call them twice, immediately after your first call, you can get their answer rate to go up by 30, 40, maybe even 50%. So when a new internet lead comes in or a new lead comes into my system, I will call them once, hang up if they don't answer, and I will call back right again. I promise you, this is a follow-up hack that will definitely change the game for you. Okay, number 2, the credibility email. This is one that maybe other people are doing. I just know that I kind of just thought of it myself, is after every call with a lead that was a good call where I built rapport with them, I send them what's called a credibility email. In that email, I'll say, hey Bob, thanks so much for taking the time to speak with me. Here's a little information, here's a little bit about myself and my real estate team or my company or whatever that I thought you should know. Please reach out if you have any questions. And I'll put in there a couple of bullet points. Here's my testimonials on Zillow. Here are some of my recent sales, and here's the value propositions that I have. So if it's a home buyer, FaceTime showings, satisfaction guarantee, negotiating you a great deal on the home. So I'll just include 4 or 5 different bullet points. And what this does is that when I actually follow up with that person, they remember me. And not only do they remember me, they think of me more highly than they did before they saw my testimonials and value that I have. So the credibility email is a great one for building rapport with leads and getting them to actually engage in your follow-up. Okay, follow-up hack number 3 is the after call email. So I've had this done on me from other companies, and I've used it on my leads, and it works out really well. And so what happens is I will send them an email, and after I send them the email, I will follow up with a phone call. Okay, so what happens is that when people get an email nowadays, it's on their phone. So it's likely that they're going to see it right when it comes in. And so if I call them right after I send that email, I have a much higher chance of getting them to answer the phone. You see, a lot about the follow-up game nowadays, it's so different than when I started 13 years ago. 13 years ago, it was all about hard work, consistency, and just generally following up. Like that's all you did was call people. Nowadays, it's about getting them to actually respond and answer the phone because people are just bombarded with spam, so you have to stand out a little bit. So what I will do is I will, and I actually should have titled this the after email call, but essentially as soon as I'll send them an email, hey Bob, wanted to see how your home search is going. Just letting you know I'm here if you had any questions about the real estate market. I send that email, and then I will call them maybe 3 to 5 minutes later, and I'll say, hey, just sent you an email, wanted to check in and see how things are going. So this kind of interrupts their focus and causes me to be able to get on the phone with them. So that's tip number 3. Follow-up hack number 4 is the want to see homes this weekend texts. So let's say I'm working with a buyer, and it's Thursday afternoon. And I see some hot properties that I think they might like. I'll send them a text message that says something like this. Hey Bob, I saw this property. I thought you might like it. I'm available to look at it this weekend. I just wanted to see if you'd like to see any properties while you're in town or on Saturday or Sunday. I'm available. That's it. And what actually happens is me reaching out to them, taking the initiative to see if they want to look at any homes, causes more people to respond and actually get out of their seat and want to look at properties. So this has been a great text message for me for resurfacing cold buyer leads and getting them back out there looking. Okay, the fifth and final follow-up hack is, did I drop the ball email? And so what you're going to do here is you're going to send them an email and kind of induce a little bit of guilt into them to see why they're not responding to you. And I can tell you, this email works like an absolute charm. I can almost guarantee you're going to get a great response from it. And it's going to be simple. Subject line, did I drop the ball? In the text of the email, hi Bob, Steven with eXp Real Estate. Haven't heard from you in a while. Wanted to see if you're still searching for properties. I'm wondering if maybe I dropped the ball on something and maybe there was something I was supposed to get back to you or follow up on that I didn't. Can you let me know if you need anything? Boom. They're going to respond and say every single time, no, you didn't drop the ball. I've just been busy. I've got this going on. Now you're re-engaging with the lead and you have an opportunity to convert them. Okay, so that is it. 5 follow-up hacks that will help you convert your lead. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe and comment below if you like to follow up what is helpful for you in converting leads. Thanks for watching.